Hello, this is Just Gaming here. Welcome back to another Minecraft video, and today is going to be another different video again. So, yeah, as I said in the previous video, I did two videos last week of kind of like talking about two different things. So, I did a settings video of kind of like showing you what's in them and kind of like talking about a bit of detailed. And then after that, I did a help and option. Oh no, it's the other way around. Let me start that again. Help and options. I did a video of kind of showing you off in there. And did a bit of detail, and then after that I did a settings video where I kind of showed you all of that in there, and kind of showed you them, and then talked about a bit of detail. So yeah, I've done the audio one, so if you want to go and check that out, check it out on my channel. So now I'm doing the one on graphics. So graphics. Now I don't really know much about this one, but hopefully I'll talk about a lot of things about these graphics and let people all know of kind of what they are. So graphics, if you don't know, it's aimed on brightness and the gamma. So it's basically aimed on the gamma and basically the graphics if you want the game dark or if you want the game pretty much bright. That's what's kind of aimed on, by the way. So we're not going to be clicking on it today. So the thumbnail, by the way, is going to be like this for the whole video, and then I'm going to be editing it on Paint, and it's going to say graphics on it, by the way. So yeah, that's what it's going to say, by the way. Yeah, it's just going to be like this, and then when you see the thumbnail, it'll say graphics on it anyway. When you see the thumbnail. Yeah, so it's aimed on graphics and I'll start that again. It's aimed on gamma and it's aimed on the brightness. So yeah, so gamma connection. So you can either have the gamma on dark or you can have it really bright. So what I normally do is I normally have it really far up, because the reason why for that is because I don't like having it really dark because I can't really see. And yeah, I think I'm actually doing I'm doing like a gamma series on. I don't think I've done an episode 2 in a long time. I actually started it ages ago. But if you actually didn't know, let's get rid of this up there. Yeah, if you didn't actually know, by the way, that I'm actually doing a gamma series, by the way. Well, I'm actually playing the game in very dark mode, I think. But yeah, that's just kind of a series. But yeah, if I'm playing it without recording, I usually have it really far up. So I have it on max gamma. The reason why for that is because it's really bright, and obviously it's a really bright game. So, but yeah, you can have it as what you want, basically. You can have it either in the middle or nearly 100%, or you can have it really dark percent. So you can have it either. But yeah, people just go for their different opinions. But what I normally do is I have it really far up because it's really easy for me, and I like to control the game. So that's kind of my thing. So yeah, that's kind of that. So yep, you can have the gamma as what you want. And stuff like that. So, and it's a lot more easier if I'm playing maybe the mini games or playing on the world. It's a lot more easy for me to kind of control and stuff like that, and stuff like that. So it's really easy and all of that. So when I do the next video, I will show you into it, and I will show you the detailed, and I will show you kind of how it works and stuff like that with all of that. So that's kind of that. And then the brightness. So the brightness is easy as well. So the same as gamma. You can either have the brightness on up, or you can have it on low down. Some of the brightness, I have it really far up because it's a lot more easier for me, especially if I'm playing a game or anything like that. It's absolutely easy and stuff like that. It's really far easy for me. And yeah, I just kind of like it like that. It's a lot more easy. Instead of having it on really dark mode, I pretty much, yeah, it's pretty much easy for me. My ear went for some reason there. I was actually scratching it. Yeah, so I just kind of like it as like just really dark. Yeah, not dark. Really bright. I just kind of like having it really bright because it makes it more easier for me, and I can kind of see what I'm doing. So yeah, that's kind of that. So you can mess about with them. Obviously, if you don't like the option as they are, you can sort of mess about with them and stuff like that. That's kind of what they are, and stuff like that. I try not to make the game as less laggy, by the way. It's kind of what graphics are as well. So all the time I've been playing the mini games, I'm playing the world. Yeah, if I've been playing any of them, don't get too much lag, by the way. Only the time that the lag will happen is basically if you get either taken out, if it's on battle, or anything like that. That's kind of another way how all that works. So I just need to make sure that you don't get too much lag, because like the whole time I've been playing. I've not been getting much lag, basically. Like, obviously, like does sometimes happen if you like playing them or anything like that, but lag won't come into like sort of detailed if you're kind of like basing it on, because it won't come up with like all of them. So just make sure that you don't get too much lag if you're either playing Battle, Tumble or Glide or anything like that. Tumble, there has been a bit of lag. Obviously, I've been playing a lot of Tumble in my time, and obviously I have had some lag when I've been either joining games or maybe people have been joining my games. There has been a bit of lag. I think the section where the lag has come from is kind of when people have been dying. And also when you throw the snowballs, there is a bit of lag there. But apart from that though, like there's not much lag in Tumble. There's not much lag at all, so that's kind of very alright. And then Glide minigame, I don't think there's any lag in Glide at all. I don't think. I think only the time there is lag is when you crash. I think that might only be the time. But apart from that, there's not much lag in Glide at all. Basically, only the time when you are trying to complete the like the whole maps or anything like that. Yeah, there's pretty much not much lag at all. So yeah, when you compare it to like all the minigames and stuff, there's pretty much not much lag at all. With the worlds, not really. Not with the worlds. I know that My Lovely World, there is a bit of lag. That's to do with the signs, by the way. So, if you didn't know, there is actually a limit of signs you can have, but it actually takes so much lag, by the way. That's kind of a really annoying. So, yeah, in My Lovely World, it's kind of where my bedroom is. There is a bit of lag there, basically. There is a bit of lag and a bit of jerk in my bedroom. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically the signs in my garden that's making the world very, very laggy. So what I will end up doing, like on Xbox One, it's kind of alright, but yeah, what I will have to do, by the way, is I will have to like extend my garden probably underground or anything like that, and yeah, I will have to do that because otherwise it's going to make it even more laggy, and I might have to do that anyway. Like when you go to the garden, it is really, really, really laggy because there is a lot of signs there. And yeah, so I will come up with like a plan where I might have to get rid of the signs, or I might have to write people in a book or anything like that. Because I don't want to like get rid of all of the signs because it's going to ruin my garden. Because I did that garden, I think it was like episode number 53, 54, like really, really early on in My Lovely World. Yeah, it was like really, really early on in My Lovely World. I was doing my garden, and I don't want to really destroy it because I don't want to like get rid of all the signs because I don't want to really do that. So I will have to cope with like all the lag. Like if I stop putting signs down, the lag will be alright as it is. But if I keep on placing signs, there's going to be even more lag that will come. So I want to make an option, but I don't really know yet. Maybe I might end up doing that. But yeah, in My Lovely World, it is really, really bad. So yeah, that is not good. In every other world, it's absolutely fine because I don't have much signs in any other worlds. So yeah, so all the rest of the worlds are okay because I don't have much, I don't have much signs. So yeah, it's not that bad. But on purpose reasons, it is kind of very alright. In purpose reasons, it is kind of very alright. So to be honest, I am kind of like alright with all the other worlds because there's not much lag at all in them. So I'm pretty much happy about that. But yeah, at the moment when you kind of think about it, there's not much lag at all in the other worlds. That like none of it's kind of there. So I will have to keep a void on like pretty much at all in games and stuff like that. So yeah, I will have to avoid that, by the way. So yeah, so that's lag issues. So I know that controls graphics, so that needs to be controlled and stuff like that. And oh yeah, sensitivity as well. So make sure that you've got your sensitivity really good because, like, make sure that you've got it completely right as it is. I think I've got mine on 100%, so just make sure you just keep it like that. And yeah, the movement is kind of alright as well. Like that don't like too much, so that's kind of alright as well. So yeah, that's covered up mainly graphics. So gamma connection, brightness, and the lag. Just make sure that you've got them avoided. To make sure that you've got them all right. To make sure that you don't go too much detail in them. To make sure that you've got them all completely right. And yeah, just kind of make sure that you've got them pretty much all right as they are. To make sure that you don't end up avoiding them too much, because yeah, because otherwise it'll make the like it won't make the world crash because obviously I'm on Xbox One, but yeah, obviously it won't make it too lag anyway. So I know it's kind of alright in detailed, like it won't make it too crazy or too laggy. But yeah, just make sure that you've got it on a completely good speed because make sure that you don't end up doing it completely right. But obviously there's not been much lag anyway because like the updates have kind of stopped now, but like there's still not much lag in the game anyway. But like obviously the lag that you need to avoid anyway in the game. Just make sure that you've got it completely right in a sense, and just make sure that you've got it, you know, completely smooth and detailed, and make sure that you've got it completely right and stuff like that. So it will work in detailed, but like all of it might not work anyway because all of it might not be right and stuff like that. So just make sure that you've got it all completely easy and stuff like that. So to make sure that you've got all that. Yeah, just make sure that you've got it all easy and stuff like that. Like I think the worst one's just got to be the lag situation. That's got to be the worst one that you've got to avoid. Like with the lag situation, you've got to avoid that really kind of a lot, by the way. Yeah, all of it can be alright in sort of ways and stuff like that. So just make sure that you've got that, all of that completely easy and stuff like that. So yeah, to make sure that you've got that all completely right, because all of it might not work anyway in detailed, but like all of it will work in a good sort of detailed anyway with all of them. Yeah, all of them will be alright anyway. So it probably won't work in personal details anyway, but all of them will work. So yeah, just make sure that you've got that all right and stuff like that, because all of it might not work in detail anyway. But yeah, the worst one is the lag. Just make sure that you don't like do the lag in personal details, because otherwise the lag is going to be the like the worst one that you will have to avoid, and obviously the worst one that you have to survive and suffocate. But like obviously with people it won't work too much detailed. But like obviously at the moment it will kind of be working some detail and it might not work in some detail, but just kind of make sure that you've got it all completely right. And yeah. So there we go. So yeah, just go and work them out however you want. And with the lag situations, make sure that you've got that completely right. Make sure that everything is completely the same as what you've got it. Like, just don't change anything. Just make sure that you've got it all completely easy, so you don't end up making it all hard for you. And yeah, just make sure that you've got it all completely right and completely easy, because otherwise it will work in detail and stuff like that. So make sure that you've got all of that. And yeah, to make sure that you've got it all completely easy and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. So hopefully you enjoyed this video of me going through that. And if you've got any opinions, let me know. And yeah, so yeah, there will be another one of these videos coming up soon, where I will go on it and talk about it again with a lot more other detailed. So I will do that. So hopefully that will work as well. So yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a like. Please go subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. We're on the road to 600 subscribers. So make sure if you haven't subscribed, please go subscribe if you haven't already. Much appreciated. And yeah, more videos on my channel very soon. So make sure you do that as well. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. So I want to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye.